Destructoid reported on some whispers that they heard within the industry that they believe hold at least some water, that Nintendo is funding Beyond Good and Evil 2, and in exchange, it will be an NX exclusive. So basically a repeat of the Bayonetta 2 situation. Ubisoft declined to comment on the rumor, and even asked Destructoid to remove the report while refusing to give any reason for their request. The game's creator, Michel Ancel, has recently left Ubisoft, but he had a live stream with Tim Schafer where they played the original Beyond Good and Evil, and they both kept name-dropping Miyamoto in a really strange, uncharacteristic way, I feel like. So this is all still very much a rumor, but there are some cards lining up. What do you guys think?
I think this makes a lot more sense than Bayonetta 2. Michel Ancel's games, at least his original IP, they're very Nintendo friendly.
Yeah.
I didn't play much of the original Beyond Good and Evil. I have it on PS3, and I only kind of just started it. Mm-hmm. But it felt very much like
it's very much like in the vein of a Zelda game. I mean, it's set in a completely different universe, but
right. It's like a Rayman analog to Zelda.
Yeah.
It has that sort of flavor, but it does gameplay things that are like Zelda.
So, rumors about games surface all the time, and even Beyond Good and Evil 2, I think, has had more than its fair share of rumors over the years. So it is a little odd to hear about a publisher, stepping forward and saying, please remove this rumor, and refusing to give a reason. So I don't necessarily think that, all the details of the rumor have to be true, because as is often the case with rumors, it starts as something true, and then by the time it gets to the public, it's a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. There's going to be some misinformation. But if there's not, I would be surprised if there's not at least some truth to this. If this isn't based in some sort of reality, because otherwise I don't see why this isn't something that would damage Ubisoft's reputation. I don't think if it wasn't true and this rumor was out there. So the fact that they're trying to squash this rumor tells me that there is some truth to it.
Yeah, and I mean, it seems like a game that's certainly ripe for this kind of intervention from Nintendo. It's been in limbo for forever. Nobody's ever been clear on what the status of this game is, just that it's happening. So it really seems like a great opportunity for Nintendo to come in, fund this sequel to a beloved franchise, a sequel that people have been wanting for years and years and years and not getting. I mean, I feel like this is probably the next thing down from Half-Life 3, even though the original Beyond Good and Evil wasn't nearly as commercially successful as, the Half-Life series. But, it's just got that sort of sense of excitement and mystery, and also some sense of disillusionment behind it, that if Nintendo can tap into that and say, hey, guess what, Beyond Good and Evil 2 is happening, look how awesome it looks, it's going to be on NX only, launch title 2016, that's not happening, but
maybe it is, I don't know.
Well, we don't know, yeah, but
that would be a really good way to showcase the visuals of the new console with a game that they haven't traditionally been using for their console.
For sure. Yeah, well, and a game that is more associated with the more powerful consoles with a slightly more hardcore audience than Nintendo's historical one, but a game that still fits really nicely into the kinds of game experiences that Nintendo already offers, so their fans can sort of move on up to Beyond Good and Evil, and Beyond Good and Evil fans can sort of move over to Nintendo platforms. I mean, in that sense, I think it works a lot better than Bayonetta 2. So it is a great opportunity, but yeah, we'll see if they take it. Hello everybody, thank you for listening to this Nintendo Week Clip NWC. If you like what you hear, please subscribe to us here on YouTube for more highlights and discussion videos from Nintendo Week Podcast, or subscribe to us on iTunes for weekly breakdowns of all your Nintendo news, discussion segments on subjects, games, and more, and tons of other features. Thanks for listening, and we will see you tomorrow with another NWC.